There are some good measures in the budget, and there are things lacking. For instance, for our universities, you're going to spend $1.6 billion, $16 billion to upgrade their facilities and to enhance the equipment of their labs. This has the support and welcome of the tertiary education sector. But for primary schools, KGs and childcare centers, we do not see anything for them. This is disappointing. I'd like to mention one point in particular: school premises of primary and secondary schools. I recall the FS talking about his concern for this topic. In the last term government, when the FS announced his last budget, I asked a similar question about school premises of primary and secondary schools. He said that he was not just concerned about matchbox school campuses. All substandard school campuses should be taken care of. I very much hope that the budget will contain initiatives for such school campuses. However, this is already the second budget in this term government. But when it comes to improvement of our school campuses, there is no concrete measures yet. Some of the school campuses are more than a decade old, or even a few decades old. Some are dilapidated. Some do not have sufficient facilities. There is no school hall, no music room, and even a sprawling of concrete at the ceiling and water seepage, and many more problems that are appalling. So will the FS be more proactive in tackling such problems? FS, thank you, Mr. Ip, for your questions. With regard to KG and preschool education, there was mention in the policy address, and this year, this budget, we're going to spend about $320 million for the half year in 2018-19 and $800 million for the whole year. And that's already covered. It's just that we do not repeat those in our budget. As for improvement to primary and secondary school campuses, in previous budget, I reserved money for helping matchbox type of school campuses. The difficulty they encounter is they could not identify a site for reprovisioning. Now, if there are suitable sites for reprovisioning, for improvement of school facilities, we will provide the resources to support that. We want our school children to learn in a proper environment. Yes, we know that provisional school sites are needed for reprovisioning. There are several ways to improve school premises. One way is by relocation. This is already being done. Another is in situ improvement. All right. And there aren't a lot of sites for reallocation, so most schools are improved in situ. For improvement works to concrete sprawling and water seepage and addition of buildings that should be done, there have been several rounds of school improvement program. I hope that the FS can visit school premises together with us to look at those in situ school improvement projects, and no school removal is needed. Well, I said this has been doing for a long time, and we have provided resources to do that. If you have any specific proposals, feel free to approach the Education Bureau.